Welcome back. We are going to proceed on with multi-authentication. The first thing that I'm going to do is that now that you have the database set up, I'm going to create a new controller. I'm going to create a new controller for admin, another one for member, then the normal one that will remain. Or I can even remove. I can also do away with this one and create everything from scratch because I'm also going to use the middleware. Now let me create a controller for the admin very quickly. How do you create a controller? You normally go to artisan, or you normally have to go to your CMD and create a new controller. The controller is created using this command php artisan make controller space admin controller. So we are going to create a controller with the name admin. I can also even add resources. But we'll do another one where we'll add resources. But for this case, you're not going to use resources. When you start working with CRUD, that is the time that we'll add the resources. And you can see the admin controllers have been created. It has been created in our application app http controllers admin controller. Let's go to that location and see if it has been created. App controllers, then we have admin controller, and this is the controller for admin. So every time that you create a controller, the first thing that you always do, you have to support this controller. So I'll copy it like that. You have to support it in our web.php, or declare it up there so that it will be used. So I'll copy this one. This is how you support it. You support it using use app http controllers, the way we created it, then admin controller. An admin controller have been created. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a method. I'm going to create a method using that controller. So because of time, I'm going to copy this one very quickly and use it as my template. So we are going to use loud, and we are going to use get method. Here we are going to create admin link called admin stroke dashboard. Admin stroke dashboard, like that. Then we are creating it in a controller known as admin controller, the class. Then the method that you are going to create is admin dashboard, and the route name should be very unique, so to prevent them conflicting, and the route name will be admin dashboard also. But you can see how my conventional way of naming it in small case. So I'm going to copy this method. I'm going to copy this method and bring it here and create a new method. So public. This is how you create a function in Laravel. This is how you create a method in Laravel. I'll copy that method, and our method will be like that. After that, I'm going to create a view for the dashboard, and I'm going to say return view. Okay, so we are creating a method. We are creating a method, and we are going to return a view. We are going to create a folder called admin, or the admin file will go there, and I'm going to create a file known as admin just admin, a folder called admin, then a file known as dashboard. It is as simple as that. Terminate like that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to views, create a new folder, call it admin, like that. Inside the admin, I'm going to create a new file, call it dashboard, and here we are going to use the template in bread.php. Remember, Laravel is a PHP. What? Framework. Now that you have created the file, HTML file, let's configure it. Let's just set it up so that you see if it is working. So I'll call it admin dashboard, like that. I'll add a h1 tag and say admin dashboard, and see and save and see if it is working. So how can we see if it is working? We are going to use this link to see if it is working. So let's test. And you can see the admin dashboard is available. Let's create another controller. For members and just call it member controller. I'll be very quick. PHP artisan make controller member controller. I'll not use resources for today, for now. And you can see we have created a controller known as member controller. We say the first thing that when you create a controller, you have to register it. So this member controller have been created. Let me register it or support it here in the web.php. I'm going to support it like that. I'm going to support it like that and copy paste like that. Then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to come here and also create another route. I'll create another route for the members like this. I'm going to change the controller to member. Here it will take us to member. The link will be member / dashboard. The method will be member dashboard. Even this one I will change it to member. I'll change this one to member dashboard like that. So I'll copy this one and go to member dashboard. Let's create the method very quickly. Public function like that. Then I'm going to return view. I'm going to create a new folder called member. Then I'm going to create a new file called dashboard. like that, and cross it without passing any value. So let me go and create this folder and the file. So very quickly, I'm coming here to views, new folder called member. It will have a new file. It will have a new file called what? Dashboard. It will have a new file called dashboard.bread.php. I'm going to add a simple HTML file. I'll call this one member, and I'm going to add a h1. I'm going to add a h1 and call it member area, like that, and let's test and see if it is working. I'll copy the link from our route. I'll copy the link like that, put it here, and you can see here in the member area. So it is working, but no, it is working. Okay, now that they are able to access different areas, I'm going now to create a redirect for this area in the next video. Please let's meet on the next video.